They told you no contact is a sign of strength, that ignoring her shows you've moved on. But what if I told you, no contact isn't just powerful, it's actually the most psychologically devastating move you can make to her. Not because you're being petty, but because silence triggers something deep in her subconscious, something ancient, something she can't control. But here's the twist. Most men use no contact all wrong. And when they do, it backfires. In the next minutes, I'll reveal why no contact hits her way harder than you think, and how it silently flips the script in your favor. Please like video and subscribe my channel. Quick question before we dive in. Have you ever wondered why the same woman who ignored your texts is now watching your Instagram stories like it's a Netflix series? Yeah, you're about to find out. Let's break it down. Why does silence mess with her more than 100 angry texts? Because women are wired for connection. Evolution taught her that being left out wasn't just rejection, it was survival-level danger. Being cut off meant being alone, and alone meant vulnerable. So when you go silent, you're not just ignoring her, you're triggering something deep, a psychological void she has to fill. Let's be real. If women didn't care about silence, ghosting wouldn't be a national emergency on social media, right? But here's the twist most guys miss. No contact isn't doing nothing. It's intentional absence. It's control without chaos. Done right, silence isn't passive. It's like psychological warfare, wrapped in calm, and it hits harder than yelling ever could. But here's where it gets really interesting. Why does it twist her emotions more than a confrontation? Why does your silence become louder than anything you could say? Let's go deeper into that. Because what happens next is where the real shift begins. Here's what happens in her brain after you go no contact. Day 1 to 3, she might feel relief, freedom. Good, he finally got the hint. But by day 4 to 7, she starts noticing your absence. That dopamine hit she used to get from your attention, gone. And her mind starts asking dangerous questions. Why isn't he chasing me? Did he move on? Is he seeing someone else? It's like when you delete an app, but suddenly realize you missed the notifications. Funny how that works, right? Week 2 to 3, this is where things heat up. You've now shifted the power. Your silence isn't just absence. It becomes mystery, and curiosity is a cruel addiction. Every minute she doesn't hear from you, she rewrites the story in her head. You're no longer the one begging, you're the one disappearing. But there's a catch. This only works if you don't break. If you reach out too soon, you reset everything. So, how do you stay silent, but stay in control? No contact doesn't mean you disappear. It means you become strategically invisible. You're not hiding. You're creating space. And in that space, she starts to wonder. Here's how you turn silence into obsession. First, level up. Hit the gym. Improve your style. Build your mindset. Let your glow up do the talking, not a needy text. Second, stay visible, but not reachable. Drop a casual story, a photo, a subtle win. Just enough to make her wonder, how is he doing so good without me? Third, and this is crucial, don't block her. Let her watch, let her scroll, let her feel the distance. It's like giving her front row seats to the transformation show, starring the man she once took for granted. Popcorn, anyone? And guess what? She'll keep watching. She won't say anything at first. But behind that silence is curiosity, regret, and ego pain. But here's the twist. What happens when she breaks the silence first? Do you respond? Do you ignore her? The answer will flip everything you thought you knew. Let's break that down. Next. This is the moment where most men fumble everything. She finally breaks the silence, sends that casual hey, and instantly, they melt. They reply too fast. They chase. They validate. Big mistake. Because when she reaches out first, it's not about missing you. It's about testing you. She's asking one quiet question. Do I still have power over him? And if you answer with eagerness or desperation, congratulations, you just gave her the control back. But if you pause, if you respond with calm, cool confidence, If your vibe says, "I'm good either way," now you're not just attractive, you're unforgettable. You see, most guys fold under the weight of silence. They crave validation more than she does. But you stayed grounded, you stayed disciplined, and in a world full of men who beg, you became the one who disappeared without a sound. And that's the man she can't stop thinking about. The man who slipped through her fingers, the one she didn't get closure from. And let me tell you something. In her story, that man is the one she obsesses over. But this game isn't over yet, because what she does next might just flip the whole script again. So the next time someone says, "No contact is weak," smile. Because now you know, silence isn't weakness. It's your most dangerous weapon. But here's the twist I didn't tell you yet. What if she's using no contact on you? On purpose. That's a whole different game. And if you're not prepared, she'll win. If you want to know the 5 signs she's using psychological tactics against you, subscribe now. I'll break that down in the next video. Until then, stay smart, stay strong, and never underestimate the power of your silence.